It's an MO Sports Take brought to you by our good friends at Batavia Downs Gaming and Western OTB. Get to your local OTB and head on over to BataviaDownsGaming.com. They have a ton of events, including watching the Preakness with Thurman Thomas, BataviaDownsGaming.com, and all the social platforms as well. Preakness Stakes is here, but the air has been taken out of the balloon, right? Sovereignty, the Derby winner, not running in this one. Bill Mott choosing to conserve, preserve the performance aspect of it. The horse is fine. The horse is healthy. The horse is great. And it's absolutely brutal for horse racing not to have the Derby winner in the Preakness to the shot at the Triple Crown. I still think that's the #1 thing in the sport. But if owners and trainers don't care about it, maybe some horse fans won't either, and they'll start to kind of trickle away. Either way, you got 9 horses in this thing. The two big ones, really, obviously Journalism is in here. Well, there's a couple of big ones. Journalism was the favorite to win the Derby. And then you have, obviously, Sandman is in there. Both horses have a great chance to win it. Johnny Velasquez on Sandman. Journalism ran a pretty good Derby. We'll have to see, if somebody can kind of come up from behind and chase him down. Don't sleep, I don't think, on, a goal-oriented, another really good one. I mean, Flavian Pratt is on that one. Luis Saez on Gosger is another horse that could do something at a 20-1. And remember, this Derby, this Preakness, rather, is half the field than the Derby. So you get, a little bit more room, a little bit more space. A horse kind of can maybe go at its own pace, not have to kind of set a tone, reset a tone, and all the rest. But really, the air is out of the balloon here with no sovereignty. Quick note on that. I mean, if everybody wants the schedule to change, and you have to, all of a sudden come up with a new thing with the Derby and the Preakness and the Belmont, a different schedule. They're being trained differently for speed and not stamina. And, well, you just can't do it. We got to conserve the horse. We got to preserve everything. And, it's a health thing and health and wellness and a performance thing. But we've been doing this for 100 years. And so now, because trainers and owners want to work it differently and they want to train them differently, I'm telling you, I think a lot of it has to do with the breeding as well, which means the money. They don't admit that, but that's probably what a lot of it has to do with. Well, because they want to train them differently, we're supposed to change a schedule to cheapen the Triple Crown. Even if there isn't a Triple Crown winner, which we've only had, 7 or 8 in the history of the sport. So we're going to cheapen it to make it easier to win any leg of the Triple Crown, and so that you can then run in the next legs after you win the Derby. It's your duty to run those. It's the Derby, Preakness, and the Belmont. You win the Derby, you should be running in the Preakness. Unless you have a health issue with the horse. Your horse is good, your horse is healthy, your horse is durable and sturdy, and should be running in the Preakness. It's insane that they're not doing this, and it drives me crazy, and it's awful for the sport and the future of the sport. We're going to have to, start asking more questions about this, because what are they going to do? Are they going to delay the Preakness by another week? Are they going to delay the Belmont by another week? And, hello, are they going to reverse the Preakness and Belmont as well? There's going to be changes, I'm telling you, and it's going to cheapen it. It's already cheapened. And, the Preakness right now, whoever wins it, it's going to be easier because sovereignty is not there. So even when we don't get Triple Crown winners, each leg cheapen here and there and the other. Now, it won't affect the Travers and the Breeders mostly, and it won't affect the Jim Dandy, and it won't affect the Haskell, but the big 3, it will. And it's just a shame. Mike Lindsley here, ML Sports Take, brought to you by Welch & Company Jewelers, Stanley Law Offices, and Batavia Downs Gaming. Check out that concert series at BataviaDownsGaming.com and all the activities going on for the Preakness Stakes. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.